Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, Davy Garcia earned the win, his fourth this season, as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 6-1. The Chicago White Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 10-1. Matthew Boyd collected win number 3 this year as the Tigers disposed of the Angels 4-2. The Rays launched 3 home runs as they bested the Seattle Mariners 7-2. It was their 5th straight victory. The Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-2. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the O's in Baltimore 5-2. The Red Sox swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 9-7. The Atlanta Braves combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-3. The Miami Marlins racked up 11 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 5-2. Shane Bieber was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance as Cleveland secured the win over the Pirates 7-0. He is currently leading the American League in wins. Merrill Kelly collected his 8th win overall as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 2-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 2-1. The Padres sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-0. The Philadelphia Phillies got 11 hits overall as they dismantled the Giants 7-1. So that's all we've got for our Father's Day edition. Hopefully you're headed to the ballpark with Dad or at least going out to have a catch with the old man. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.
Figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Garrett Cole gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Elvis Andrus is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-1. 1-2 now. Cole into the windup. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping up is Tony Kemp. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge looks up, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, ball. 2-1.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to bat will be Matt Olson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next to stand in is Ramon Laureano. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. And Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Frankie Montas gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Two and 0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready now is DJ LeMahieu. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Just hung in there on that one. And another foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Piscotty. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Second year, took a leave of absence like year 3. Was back at it, went from practice squad to the team captain. Your high score, but my season average. All-star, don't need a battle. For all the ladies in the past.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that missed.
And they
That's
start him
the
out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the
1-0.
call. 1-0. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
2 out with the man at first. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, and the least appreciated people in the ballpark, the grounds crew, will have some newfound fans if they can keep the playing surface playable throughout, given the conditions.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
High pop-up. Andujar moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinder.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make.
The
check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Sean Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 259 with 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0.
No, that's low. Ball.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Swing and a line drive. That's in there. Base hit. Frazier rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Now batting, number 29.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 1-0 home.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this one at 271. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. The 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Comes set, the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Nothing in 2, the pitch.
1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 8 hits in 31 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming, here it is. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect with the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One strike now from Cole. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Runners on first with one down. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now it'll be Aaron Judge. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-2
That was a
count.
nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Up next
Some
for
guys
the
with
Angels,
big arms like this,
the
they're just
designated
chuckers.
hitter,
They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
now batting, first baseman, Luke.
Next for New York, Luke Voigt struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller, at strike one. Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Yanks leave one. They lead it 2-1. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Cole into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH. Seth Brown comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ballgame. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad.
2 down with a runner at first. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Over to first, Cole.
Hey.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, ball.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. At the track, the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Up next,
in at the plate is Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. One strike now from Cole. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 3-2 Oakland. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the AB now.
Andujar.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher,
Now batting,
because you have to
catcher,
cover both pitches
Kyle
if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He singled in his first AB. A ball and a strike. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Bounce it to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number two. Next, here is Gio Urshela. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way is pitch number 75. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He went down on strikes last time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 3-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
Cole has his target and the pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Judge is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fouled off. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch.
2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Higashioka over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 5.
So
Second
now
base.
to the plate, Tony Kemp,
Tony
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. first delivery to him. In there, strike one.
0-1.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count still. 2 out, nobody on. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're up 3-2. Mike Fiers, a 6'2"
Now
right-hander,
for the
jogs in to
Athletics.
take over on the mound.
Number 50, Mike Fiers.
And now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in this
For the
one-run
Yankees,
contest.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-1's the count.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Boy, oh boy, that's
Now
a tough
batting,
one for the
right
pitcher.
fielder,
He's definitely
Aaron
wondering where the heck was that
Judge.
pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
He's set and the pitch. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Left fielder.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
At the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three and one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Olsen trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Count remains full.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The shortstop.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Still only one out in the inning. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now
2 on,
catcher.
2 out, and up to bat next. It'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 4-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Cole into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Justin
attention,
Wilson
please.
comes in unexpectedly
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for the
in
New York
relief of his injured teammate.
Number 34, Justin Wilson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And it's 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Line hard to the left side. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Voit has room in foul territory, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. A's are gone in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So here is Gio Urshela. It was a base hit last time up.
Yankees, the third baseman, number 29.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Outside, ball. Ball.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2.
No, that missed. That's the ball. Full count.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Now
Not a whole
batting,
lot to say
center
about that
fielder,
pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Seth Brown, and they could use a spark from him here.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Because he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now.
2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Up next, Chad Pinder. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Higashioka is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher.
So now here is Sean Murphy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 home.
2-0 to count. Outside. That's the ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0.
Next one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. A's strand a couple. Score holds at 4-3. Sergio Romo gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
54, Sergio Romo.
Last half of the seventh here,
Leading
and
off
stepping
for the
in
Yankees,
the long ball threat,
the first
Luke
baseman,
Voit.
Luke Voit.
First pitch of the AB now. Into center field, line drive base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles
Now
hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Clint Frazier, high in the air out to center field. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And there's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yanks held in check, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Tony Kemp will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2.
Oh. 2-2.
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. This ball will be chopped foul. Fouled off. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail it here 4-3. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Higashioka.
First delivery to him as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. 1 out, nobody on. This is popped up. Olson has a play. 2 gone. Digging in next, Aaron Hicks. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. He's 0 for 5. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away and hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player. Not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 5-3 New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. So now into the box is Ramon Laureano. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ramon Laureano becomes the first out of the inning.
Seth Brown.
Next will be the designated hitter, Seth Brown. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
1-1 to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager.
Yeah.
2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
plate now, Chad Pinder. And that misses, ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. Behind in the count, he comes with a splitter anyway and misses for ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The New York Yankees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Cole earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Turning up.